Good to go?
Yeah.
So that's the one.
Good to go.
I think first of all, we need to welcome the podcast and
Yes.
let them know that this is Good Gaming Events, Good Gaming Network, Good Gaming Podcast. And I'm Leon, also known as the Bizzle, and you are?
Richie, also known as Easy P, Rich Easy, whichever you choose.
I like that. I like the Easy P. I'll go with the Easy P. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
And let's tell them a little bit about, obviously we'll get into how we got this podcast started, what the podcast is about, but initially what we're about and how we came about. So I think I'll start with myself and how the Good Gaming Events came about, because it's almost our first year birthday as well. January 28th was our first event. So initially I had the idea of I wanted to bring community centres back. That was the initial idea. Let's get the youths off the streets. Let's get them doing something they enjoy together, rather than this new, everyone's online, everyone's secluded. I thought, you know what, I'm going to put on a gaming event. I'm a competitive man. Let's get everybody together. And that's where you came.
Yes, yeah. I came, was it the second?
Yeah,
was
you came to the second one, sorry,
Came at the second event, had to come show some love and support. Had a lot of fun, definitely. Got to see some old faces and some new ones, seeing how the event was, and it was my type of vibe, which I did say. I said, oh, I love this, Leon, I love this is sick, this is that. So I know it spoke to my soul. I've always been a gaming man.
Well,
so,
we've always, I'd go back and say that it was thanks to you, along with my older brother, that I got into gaming. I remember being around you was with my older brother, being around you and just seeing you play from Time Crisis and had the actual guns and to Resident Evil, all them kind of things, and I was just about, and I was like, oh my God, bloody Raw. That's a game I remember from back in the day, just this vividly. So I'm like, as soon as you was there, and I was like, if there's anybody that needs to come on this journey with me and help this progress, it's going to be you. And then,
honoured.
Well, amazing at what you do. Sorry, video, editing, everything, sound.
You need that ginger beer already, bro.
We do, yeah.
I was about to say.
We need a ginger beer. Sorry, do you want one?
Yeah, run it.
My bad.
Might make him cough even more, to be honest. That shit too spicy.
Nah, man, these ones go down a treat, to be fair.
That's beautiful. Take that drink.
Let me hold up for you.
Yeah, man.
Been over there. Yeah, sorry.
Respect.
So as I was saying, so I knew about what you did, and I just knew that bringing you on board through the video editing, through the we didn't know about the podcast. The podcast was your idea, to be fair. When we met up and we was talking about avenues that we can go down, podcast was one of them. There's so many issues within the gaming industry, within events that we can talk about. Being where we're from, do you know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
That's our focus as well. We bring a lot of cultured people together. It's not just your average gamer. No. It's them man game.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Oh, you get a lot of that. Yeah, you get a lot of that.
You man game, and this is what we need to talk about. Those kind of things. Like, there's a lot of people that think, what you gaming at 30? You gaming in your 30? I'm saying yes. Do you know why? Because there's a lot of things people do that help. It's a mental process. It's mental healing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's sometimes I can just come up in my space, put a game on, and just forget about everything, and I'm immersed in it. Yeah, man. And that's what people don't understand. They just think, they're going there to waste time. It's not wasting time. It's going to the gym wasting time. No. It's not, is it? It's how you release and how you make yourself feel good. Yeah, definitely. And sometimes beating a man on Mortal Kombat makes me feel good, bro. Yeah. It makes me feel good. Yeah. But it does have its setbacks. When you lose, it's not good. Yeah, man. But that's how you know you're invested then, isn't it? Exactly. You are in there, you're immersed. And people get immersed into things such as films, and there's nothing wrong in that. Mm-hmm. Well, we play a game, and it's like you're going through that story like any film would, but you're the one that's controlling it and controlling the narrative and sometimes the choices and where it goes. Mm-hmm. So I've always been into it. I don't think I'll ever come out of it, and I know there's a lot of people out there that do enjoy it, but it seems like it's not accepted. There's a taboo about it. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Oh, you can't say that I'm a gamer still. Mm-hmm. And why do you think that is? Why do you think there's this negative connotation about gaming? Or is because, all right, I remember something popped up on my Facebook a few months back, but I put it up a few years back, and I put, why is it that when you're a youth, gaming is, he's a game, let him go and game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And there's a certain point where it's like you're not allowed to, or it's demonized, and it's like, oh, you're a gamer, you sit at home and play games. Yeah, and you know what? I enjoy it. All right, so why do you think we get that? And what age do you reckon that happens?
It's a very good question. A very good question. I don't think it's a specific age, but definitely there comes a part where it's just not accepted with certain peers, especially peers on road. I will say that, on road. And with certain women. Some people are fine with it. Some women are fine with it. Others are not so fine with it.
That's mad.
Which is brings me to something actually going forward from here. There's something, I don't know if you've already seen it.
Go on.
But I want to show you something, and then I want to see what your reaction is, because my reaction, it's on this same topic, was like, what on earth? So, I don't know if I might as well just go straight into it. There's a podcast called, See the Thing Is.
Okay.
I think it's Joe Budden's, and there were 3 girls on there, and they were going mad about how men are going crazy over the PS5.
Yeah.
And they've said some things.
What? Which are?
That's what I'm saying. You need to see it and react to it.
Okay, cool.
Can you bring it up?
Yeah, I can.
Bring it up on the.
You want it on here?
Yeah, but bring it up, and you've got to react to this. You've got to.
I have to.
Because when I seen it, oh my God! But it's perfect topic.
Yeah, I mean, while this is loading up, we can, because as we know that our events, we bring a lot of cultures to it, but predominantly young black males. You know what I mean? And there's that little stigma and stereotype within it that we can't be gamers.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Definitely. Or only certain games are okay.
Are accepted.
Yeah, like you're a FIFA man, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, you're a Call of Duty man, yeah, that's cool.
But you can't just play games.
Yeah, but if you play Zelda, you play what, bro?
You know what I mean? But why?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Why?
I have no idea.
What's it called?
I have no idea. So yeah, if you put in PlayStation 5 and then put See the Thing Is, I reckon that should bring it up.
Alright, PS.
You get warm.
But then
let's see if we can get just.
Me too, but it just crossed my mind, like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all grown ass men
running
around losing your minds over a PlayStation 5?
Okay, let's listen.
A fucking, it's called a PlayStation. Y'all are not that serious about doing nothing else. Y'all haven't been that serious about nothing or committed to nothing else.
I had a conversation with my mother, like literally yesterday.
So wait, let me just say that. I don't want this to be, first of all, I'm going to start attacking women, because that isn't the thing. But
no,
when people are screaming crazy for celebrities,
this is exactly what I thought. This is exactly what I thought. There was a point where some dude who does makeup, I don't know what his name is, but suppose they shut down the Birmingham Bull Ring. Like it went mad.
But that's
over a makeup dude.
That's okay.
But PlayStation 5 is not.
All right, cool.
Okay. And she's like, I'm not on Facebook, so she always gives me the Facebook updates. And she's like, oh, I just see such and such. He get the Play 5? What? A Play 5? I don't know what it. I guess he reading all he comments, because I'm like, what's a Play 5? And everybody's like, oh, where you get that? Oh, you the man. Oh, you such a great dad. Oh, like she's like going on till she could not grasp the concept of everybody going crazy over PS5.
I can't grasp the concept. Have y'all dated men that were into video games ever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but in my 20s,
I'll be honest with you. Not if I think of the top 10 best dicks I've ever had, they didn't play video games. So I'm convinced video games are for mediocre.
Well, I grew up as a gamer.
Did you just hear what this woman just said? She just said the top 10 things that she has had has never played video games, and that every man that she has had mediocre things.
Her sexual experiences
Yeah.
to video gaming.
This is what I was saying when I seen this. I said, I've got to show.
And now I'm meant to take anything she says or her opinion seriously when she's just compared the men in her life and her sexual experiences to their extra activities.
Yeah.
That's like her now saying, okay, the best guys I've ever had play football.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So that's what
everyone must go play football because it's going to give you a big willy.
Yeah, basically.
I don't right with me.
I don't know what grown man is spending that much time playing video games.
There's a lot of grown men spending a lot of time.
And
on
I don't think that they're
a lot.
I don't think that you could be a great partner or a great lover as a grown man spending time
If
playing
you're like me and you're into gaming, I'll never forget when Ava was born.
This is what I'm saying.
The new Grand Theft Auto drop with Nico Bellic, and like that was my escape, and that was our bonding time. We playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, you was shooting the prostitutes and then stealing their
Shooting the
money back?
All right.
She was getting...
So let me just stop there a second because this is nothing against that and nothing to say that, I'm not going to take, for her to say that, you won't be this and you won't be that is taken away from what it actually is. I mean, if you have a partner and you have kids and you have a job and you neglect all of them to play games because that's all you want to do, I understand that.
Different story.
Yeah,
completely.
However, if this is, you've cooked your food for your kids, you've put them to bed, you've spent the time with your missus, you've got an hour before bed or 2 hours before bed, well, do you know what? This is my free time. Do you know what, babes? I just want to go and relax upstairs on my own.
Yeah.
You can go and do what you want. Just want to relax a bit. Cool. That's the main issue. Do you know what I mean? Is that it needs to be realised that for some people it's an escape.
It definitely is.
It's an escape.
It definitely is.
Life is stressful.
It is. And at the end of the day, if you want to go and take your time and chill out, what's wrong with that? Man will go to the gym, woman will go for a gym, we want to go for a jog, you go for a man can go to the gym and then come back and play games because he's burnt his energy and now he's resting.
Bro, you see my woman?
What's wrong with that?
Her thing is afternoon tea and spas. And that's her escape. That's what she loves. Yeah. I don't like doing it, but I'm going to do it with you. You see me, when I want a game, she's like, that's your thing. And I not allow you to do that, but I have no qualms with it because that is your escape. Yeah. And as soon as people realise that or understand that that's what, if it's video games or gaming is something that you enjoy, why can I not do? Why do I have to reach a certain age and stop?
Yeah.
What changes?
What she said at one point, what she says, "Oh, have you ever dated a man who played games?" Yeah, in my 20s. Like what?
That's what.
See, again, that's that stigma. What we were just saying. There comes a cut-off point. Even
why?
she said it.
But where?
In my 20s.
Why? Okay, why though?
It's a good question.
So
maybe because
if she, I'm going to carry on watching it. There's still 4 minutes left. But if she goes on to now say that he neglects me, he doesn't spend time with me, he doesn't cater for the kids, he doesn't do anything else, then I'll understand her theory. If she doesn't, then she's an idiot.
Yeah.
Like
all the
that.
homeless people. She was hitting all the homeless people. She was.
In Broker, we was fucking shit up in Broker City. You know, like
so she's for gaming,
between
yeah.
feeding,
She games with her partner and whatnot. Yeah.
That's my vice.
That's
yeah.
No, I mean,
how many hours would you spend on that?
All right, but wait. So
4 to 6.
Now she said she's a gamer.
Yeah.
The middle one is saying, well, that's your vice, so yeah, it's cool. So now, because one of them have said yes, they're not all chastising it, and one of them has said, well, I was gaming. It's okay now.
All of a sudden
or she doesn't want to say anything. Yeah. That's what I can't take.
Hold
your same energy, bro.
Yeah.
Keep the same energy.
All right.
Wow.
It's a lot of missions.
It's a lot of time. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want my man coming to me like, man, you won't believe the weapons I got today. No,
why?
It's not even just that. It's not even.
However, if he came home from work and was like, why? The same, the manager at work, and then started gossiping and all that.
Yeah.
You'd be interested.
You'd be interested, yeah. The same way, obviously, some women will sit down and watch a Kardashians or some reality TV program of some sort. Not every woman, but some do.
Yeah.
And obviously they sit there and love it because obviously they're getting ratings. How many seasons is Kardashians on? I don't know how many, but they go on and on and on. So obviously people sit there and watch them. But that's okay. But say, this woman done this. But if we go out and say, yo, unlocked a new gun, and I'm happy.
But
Problem.
If you and your partner can't talk about the stuff that you don't know about each other, there'll be nothing to talk about. Because you would have heard it. I know who your brother is. I know about your brother's life story. I know your story. I know everything about you. We've been together for X, Y, and Z. I know you go to work. I know blah, blah, blah. So you don't need to tell. You can come in the house and go, how was your day? And it could be as simple as this. It was all right. Done.
Yeah.
Do you get me? However, if you tell me something I don't know about, do you know what? At work today, do you know what? This girl had some sick new nail varnish, and I asked her where she got it from, and it got into a whole different story, and then blah, blah, blah. And all right, cool. Now we've got something to talk about. How was your day? Do you know what? Obviously, I had a day off work, I was gaming, but I found this sick new Easter egg and blah, blah, blah. But it's something to talk about. Do you get me? It gives depth to your life, to your relationship. Do you get me?
Definitely. And a supportive woman is a good woman. As you've seen earlier, I got a text from my partner, showed me trainers, knowing full well she knows I like these trainers. You know what I'm saying? So she's invested and she's cool like that. But obviously, there are some women out there as well like trainers. Trainers. Are you being serious?
Are you a
it's
kid?
The same thing. Yeah.
But so, back to my point. There's an age. It seems to be. There's a cut
for
off.
them 20s.
But
I'd say
like
early
you just
20s.
said, a supportive woman and a supportive partner. Will
definitely
will allow you to express yourself and how you seem fit and what makes you happy. I think that's the main key, is that people need to understand that there is an expression that makes somebody happy, whether that be game, whether that be sports, whether that just be physical fitness, whether it be cooking, whether it be writing, whether it be music. We're in 2020. Allow people to do what they do.
Definitely.
If it becomes a hindrance to you and a hindrance to your relationship, which is, she's saying it's like, I don't want my man talking to me about that. But what do you want him to talk about then?
You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk? Do you want the man? Do you want to tell him what he's allowed to talk to you about?
Basically,
because that isn't a partnership.
Because I'd like to know whether she's okay with him basically coming back from the pub. Is that what you're expecting of him because he's in his 30s or something like that? He can go down to the pub, but he can't come home and game, which is another thing because you're saying at least your man's in the yard.
I was just about to say that.
Doing this, that, and the other.
I was just about to say that. A lot of partnerships that I've seen and that have supported partners and whatnot, they're like, do you know what? I love it. I know exactly where he is. He's in the house. I don't have to worry about him. He's there. He's enjoying himself. I can see that he's happy. He's happy with me. I can get immersed into something that I don't know about. And you know what? It makes a perfect partnership. However, if you want your man... you know what? I'm gonna carry on.
Just that. I'm gonna speak directly to the different. Athletes of America. Most of y'all are complete trash at 2K and Madden, and y'all are dying. Y'all are literally spending what should be saved in your account because we don't know next time we get a stimulus check. Y'all are spending y'all hard-earned stimulus money on a console, a game console, and y'all are trash. Y'all suck at sports in real life and in the video game. I'm so baffled.
Because you've got a problem with him playing it and getting better at the game. That's why he's trash at 2K. Because you're not giving, anything. To get good at anything, it's called repetition. The more you repeat the same thing, you get better at it. If you want to be a sick barrer, you write lyrics and write lyrics and write lyrics till you get better at flows, melodies, and putting your lyrics together, and even breathing and getting your breath right. You see, when you want to be a footballer, do you know what you have to do? You have to practice and repeat and repeat and repeat. But you know what? Because of you and your... Do you know what?
They're living their careers through the game, sis.
Just watch your high school tapes. I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around spending.
I know why you showed me
video game.
Because it got me vexed.
It's a status thing.
I had to show you.
It's literally like when the new Jordans drop. And everybody is trying to get it first and be the one to have it first. It's somewhat of a similar thing with the PS5.
They was talking on Twitter, talking about, because a lot of men are asking their women for this game. It's like how we treat bags, apparently, they said. Damn, men can't want for nothing. But this is something that I guess a lot of men want. So they want their significant others to buy it for them. I guess it's the same way we
saw my friend in his IG stories put his PS5... in a seatbelt, wrapped it in a seatbelt and said, taking my child home.
Yeah, problematic.
Yes.
That's problematic.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta
it's
do
called
better.
a joke.
Y'all gotta do better.
Hey, Shane, what's
It's
up?
whack.
It's called a joke.
I'm so glad.
Sorry, Shane.
But you're not
that's
allowed to.
dumb.
Remember,
You were so dumb.
there's a certain age limit where you're not allowed to
I'm
do
so
those
glad I
things.
got an
Remember?
old man
God.
because I feel like when he was
I
growing up,
think it's hilarious.
I don't think they had video games when he was growing up.
Oh,
So,
no,
you know, I mean,
don't do that. He's not that old.
Atari.
He
He's not
old.
that old.
Did he have Atari?
I mean, he might have had a Sega Genesis because Sega was fire. Don't
Sega
we?
what?
Sega
Sega-
Genesis.
She was about to say
Or
Sega
the
Genesis, but I don't
original
think she knew what it was called. It had a cane there.
Sega originally came out maybe like the late 80s, but it popped off like
Sega
92,
Genesis was like
94.
92, like 92,
I feel like he
93.
was out when
Game
kids actually
Boys,
went
like we
outside.
had Game Boys. Game Boys.
Oh,
were
now
cool,
all of
you
a sudden
know
it's
what I'm
all,
saying?
definitely had
so
Nintendo,
retro's
like, that's a
okay.
given.
But then obviously she's thinking when she's
Everybody
a
had
kid.
He's almost 20 years
Nintendo
older than
came
me.
out in 85, so yes, he had Nintendo.
He definitely had Nintendo.
I'm a gamer, y'all.
He was
I know
he
these
was
things.
he was
Just
playing
say anything
Duck Hunt.
else
He
radical
for sure was
because
playing
I
Duck
I want
Hunt.
to turn around.
Most of this
I
then,
know.
from there,
Little dog.
is them
I wish we could
basically
shoot the dog.
changing their mind.
no,
Because
it's-
the
okay,
one
I guess
on the
I
right
ain't
hand
gonna talk
side
about
is
shit
more
about
I'm a
video
gamer,
gamers.
I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they
It's
change
okay.
their approach like, well, yeah, I can kind of get that, But it is mostly about what they said at the start about,
Yeah.
your performance in a certain activity is crap because
Yeah.
you're a gamer, or obviously I can't understand why men are going crazy over this. But to refer to a colleague of mine at work, she was talking about wigs and saying that they now have gradings and this, that and the other, and she was looking at some grade and it was like £600. So you can spend £600 on something that just sits upon the top of your head, but I spend £500 on a machine that's going to last me for years to come, a lot longer than that
my
wig.
PS4 lasted from I had it. I don't think I got it on day one. I think I got it about 2-3 weeks after. It's still downstairs. I've now donated to my daughter, and it's fine. So that's
same.
8 years, bro.
Same.
8 years.
Mine
And if you
had
break
no
it
issues.
down, if you say you spent, the lady was saying something about spending a paycheck and that.
Yeah.
If I broke that down over 8 years, that's like pennies.
Yeah.
Pennies out of each paycheck.
Yeah,
So
basically.
don't try that because. Not saying all women. Like I've said, I'm not trying to get out. I don't want this to be a men versus women thing.
Oh no, it's
but
definitely not.
There is obviously we're reacting to a lady's opinion.
Yeah, because there's also a YouTube video of a girl gamer reacting to this herself,
Okay. Yeah,
which
yeah.
I watched myself, and I said that's also a nice thing to see the perspective of a female black gamer
Yeah.
to another bunch of black females saying their opinion. So obviously it's always opinionated, but their opinion was
It's ludicrous. It's an opinion that I wouldn't. Like I said, I didn't want to go through the whole thing because from the first instance, it's like okay, I can't take you serious because of what you're not understanding it. Do you know what I mean? It's not from you saying I don't want him talking to me about a new weapon. You don't want to hear what he's got to say.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what makes him happy.
Yeah.
So what is the point? There's some people that can reel off. I can say, what's a good show on Netflix? Right. And they've watched it all.
Yep. And then you might pick a certain ones out of those that will pique your interest.
But what I'm trying to get at is you have sat there and watched 600,000 hours of a TV series and nobody will chastise you for that because you're at home chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I spent 3 to 4 hours, well, not me personally, but if a person had spent 3 to 4 hours on their console, they deem that as unfit for consumption.
Yep.
You cannot use this person anymore.
Yep.
Please throw away and bring in a new one.
It's a mad thing.
So that's why I was trying to say to it, and she was saying like back in the 20s, that's when she dated video gamers. But so when is that age? And especially from us growing up in a hood, in a black environment, in a black household, like it's worse. One, you don't see. I mean, of the top level, there's not many black gamers. I can tell you KSI, I can tell you Swag, I can tell you J Smooth, and I can't tell you many more.
Yeah, you're right. There's a couple that I know of, but yes, I wouldn't say they're up there
Of that stature,
compared to the likes of Ninja and them man.
Everybody else, you know what I mean? So it's like, when does it... So there's two questions. So there's that age barrier, and I don't think we know. I can't tell you at what age. All I know that there's a certain point. I think it might be more you experience in life, because some people hit a different... Like, when you get a house and some people hit it at different stages in life.
Yeah, they do,
and it's like, is that the cut-off point, or is it when you have a child? Because some people have kids at 18.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Is that the cut-off point?
Yeah.
But why? And then there's that why why is it in our culture and where we're from, it's chastised. It's like you're not allowed to unless, like you said, there's a certain game. Oh, you're a FIFA man. All right, cool.
Yeah,
but
that's okay over here in the UK.
You know what I'm saying? But if or you're a GTA man, that's another one that's allowed.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the violence, maybe because of the whatever it is drugs, gangs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Does it become stereotypical that it's allowed? Why isn't it, I can't go and play a fictional game?
Yeah.
Which they're all fictional, but why can't I go and play something of dragons and slaying and whatnot? Yeah. Something mad without that. So where is that cut-off point, and why do you think that is?
I'd say mid-20s, by the sounds of even those females. I say it seems like your mid-20s. And I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people say you need to grow up. That's all I ever hear, like you've not grown up. But those same people, such as myself, that do game, you know, some people own their own house, some people have their own cars, and some people work more than one job. Some people have hobbies and setting up businesses and play with their kids and support their kids and their missus, all of that. And then gaming falls after all of that.
I think it needs a round of applause, to be fair.
What's wrong with that?
I think like you said, both of us have houses, both of us have cars, both of us have kids, both of us work. We're both setting up a business, running a business, and then we game as well. That's our escape.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What is wrong with that?
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Yep.
I rarely drink.
Yep.
I don't do drugs.
Yep.
Why can I not go and spend £30 to £40 on a game?
Yep.
Well, not nowadays, it's more like 50 to 60, but why? Some people spend £100 a week on cigarettes alone.
Oh yeah, easy. My round at the bar, come back, £70 down.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it was my day.
For something.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm not chastising.
Literally, and it's gone.
And it's same again. It's not a point of, it's this versus this. Like, don't do that and do whatever. If you want to go and do that, that's fine.
Yeah,
but this
we're
is
just
my
saying,
advice.
accept us for who we are.
This is what we do.
In that.
And the fact that we're out here trying to help the masses as well, like, it is a very solo thing. There is a lot of things you will see in people, like the mental health issues, people getting bullied, why they just want to sit at home and game, because that is where they can be who they want to be. They could be the best person at a fighting game. Nobody can beat them. However, they could go outside and be the most timid person and bullied and picked on. And that's their way of being the bully or being that person. Do you get me? And that's what we are trying to do. We hold these events. We bring so many people to come down, and it's welcoming. We had a drink. We have drink sponsors. The next one we'll have a food sponsor where people can come and they can meet other people like them.
It's a vibe. Do
you know what I mean?
And they don't have to be on their own. They can be with other gamers, because it's nice to have people connect together. This is at these events, at any other event, such as any of the big ones, Insomnia or the rest of those coming together. It's really nice to actually be together and actually talk about the same things in common and not be what's the word I'm looking for? Not be looked down upon.
Judged.
Or judged. Yeah.
Do you know what's sick? What I really like about our events, and I mean, obviously it's not trying to big up our own events, but it's good to see people like me.
Of course.
Do you get me?
100%.
Because I can go to the big events.
Yes.
And I might go there in my hoodie. I might go there tracksuited up. Yeah. And it's a bit like I feel out of place.
Yeah.
And
yeah, definitely.
I mean, to come to us and see the same things happening, these big events, the lights and whatnot, and people competing against each other, having a laugh. The video you created for us shows it perfectly, but it's us.
Yeah, it is.
It's people like me, and that was the whole mission. Do you know what I mean? That was the USP. You know, we wanted to get these people together and show that I can have 100 black people in the room, and you ain't gonna be scared. You ain't gonna look once and think, yo, all these people are together and nothing's going on. Yeah. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
We're here to game, and we're bringing people together.
Yep. Exactly. And we can let off our competitive spirits at the same time and go at it, and then still shake hands.
Do you know
and
what I mean?
All the rest of that afterwards and go, I'm coming back for you. You had one of them, didn't you? I can't remember his name. The Smiler guy. You know who you are. The Smiler guy. And he was saying...
Christian.
Yeah. He kept going, I'm coming back on Tekken, because I think he must have come out. He's I'm coming back, I'm going to practice, this, that, and the other. I loved that. That competitive fire was in him.
Spirit, man.
And he was like, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. And then COVID put a hold on everything.
Yes. And that's what's good, because I remember the two 18-year-old kids, that were like, should we shake hands together? And these two were about to go at it for the prize, you know what I mean? And they were so respectful to each other, sorry. And it was just wicked to see because
proper thing.
The stereotype of us isn't that. Do you get me? Like, that friendly. It was so good to see, and I wanted that video of them shaking hands and saying, you know, should we shake hands for the camera? I'm saying, but it weren't just for the camera. Do you get me? It was like, can we shake hands? And I was like, I want to post it up every week. Whenever somebody's got something negative to say about young cultured people, I just want to show them that.
Yeah, definitely.
I just want to show them that every time.
Definitely.
And that competitive spirit leads me on to that.
And there
question.
Was all age ranges.
Every age.
That wasn't just the two 18-year-olds.
The youngest we had was 11.
Yeah.
And the oldest may have been yourself, but
probably.
I'm joking. No, we had older. My brother older. You older?
Your brother's a month.
Okay.
A month between us. But I think, I don't know about his brethren as well. How old his brethren
the guy that we rented the space off, he was into gaming as well.
Man.
60 odd.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ready to game.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Nothing wrong in that.
Going back to the competitive vibe, so I need to ask you a question now. What's your favourite all right, let's go through categories. Best fighting game. Obviously, I'm going to ask you these questions, even though I know the answers. Well, I might not, but best fighting game competitively.
Ooh, I would say, obviously, as an older man, as you already pointed out.
Sorry.
I'm going to go back to something a bit more retro. I think Tekken Tag.
Ooh.
Tekken Tag tournament was the big one for me.
You picked that over.
We were all. No, I'm just
Street Fighter vs. Capcom.
We was all over Tekken Tag.
Okay.
We were all over it, and I mean all over it. Street Fighter was big as well. We were very competitive on that, and so was Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct was great.
Don't make me bust
Soul
Ultra
Calibur
combo on, man. Soul Calibur. I can go through them all, but I think
the top
for me.
Your top one.
For me and the boys, again, the man them, they know who they are and who was there. Tekken Tag, come see me. It was on, and it was on for a good period of time. One more point out. This one's a bit of a curve, a bit of a left-hander one. This one, WWE, which was then WWF.
Yeah.
Man used to beat the crap out of man with the wrestling,
I remember, and pick up the chairs and that.
Yeah, man used to beat the crap out of each other with the wrestling.
That's
and we're
sick.
very competitive with the wrestling back then.
I'm going to tell you something I don't think I've ever told you, actually. I hate older games. Not that I hate them. Like, I respect the foundations. I respect the SNESs and the PS1s and going forth. But you see, if you was to put on Tekken 1 now.
Oh, yeah. I can't play that now. Definitely. Hell no.
So if a man was to ask me,
properly, I'm sorry,
like, my
God.
favourite game, it wouldn't be nothing from PS3. PS2, PS1, because I physically could, for me, if I'm saying no, it's something I can switch on now and play, man. Do you get me? And say, listen, this is, you're not
so your best game will always be whatever's new at the time then?
Not new, but relevant.
Because what happens when God of War drops out of touch in 10 years and you go, God.
That's my favourite game ever.
Yeah, but what happens when that happens?
Something might take its place.
This is what I'm saying. Like, however, you have to give respect to the retro games. You have to.
See, that's like...
Did it make an impact on your life? You're thinking, damn, that game was fire.
That's like, see...
You have to give respect.
So I'd say...
So you're telling me, like, the man's like the Tupac and the Biggies. Yeah. They're the older man them. That's music, and that's completely different. Yeah, but music evolves. Yeah. So like new music now, I can't stand new music. But that's the other way around. Do you know what I mean? The new rappers and that, I'm like, I can't stand it, and whether that's at age, but however, when it comes to gaming, obviously the evolution is different. It is definitely. It's like it's a lot more immersive. Obviously, the bit depth is completely different. Like, that's all that geeky stuff. But I'd say the end of the day, they are better. Like there's different characters. What I'm saying is like, I want something that I could pick up now. My best game to be competitive. Fighting game of all time that I loved will always be Mortal Kombat for me, and you know that. Yeah. And I think it was Mortal Kombat 9 that really got me gripped to it. Do you get me? But there's like impactful games. I'd say GoldenEye.
I wouldn't pick it up now.
God,
GoldenEye
GoldenEye was the most competitive. Oh
bro,
my God.
That game there, I can still see the four screens, the four squares on the screen.
100%.
I can still see it.
Bro, man used to tell me I used to dodge bullets.
Bro,
I was whipping and I was
bro,
competitive.
It was,
give me the double D's.
Yeah.
Give me the double D's every day. We ain't talking the bosoms. We're talking those guns. Man, no GoldenEye. You know.
So what I'm saying is impactful games. However, I couldn't put that on now. And want to, like some people love
you'd see the frames
retro
now.
games.
You'd see the frames.
Love, that's their fight. They love retro games. I just evolve. Like, and that's not saying they weren't good then. However, what I want to play now is not that. I couldn't play it.
I get that. There are some that I couldn't play, but there are some that I could still play.
All right, so
Mario's still Mario.
Yeah.
You could still play.
Do you know what? Having said that, the newer Marios, hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
Hit and miss for me. But, let me rephrase it then. Favourite game of all, favourite fighting game, comparatively, is Tekken Tag.
Yeah, Tekken Tag, definitely.
What would you dust up a man today on?
Oh, today. Most of these young kids have got better reactions than me now. I'm getting slower. I'm getting slower.
Don't let them words come to fruition, bro.
Oh, what they're saying.
Yeah, what they're saying.
There are some nutsness on about if a man plays basketball and then he failed to get to the NBA, he can't play it on 2K. That's nonsense. But to me, yes, I've still got it up here for NBA 2K because I'm a basketball mind. Always have been, always will be.
Wow, I've seen you play 2K, and that's not you at your. I'm going to sweat this game out for 2 weeks until I'm at a level where I feel like I can take on the world. Yeah. Do you get me?
I've been able to play that regardless, like pick it up and play. I hadn't played in years since I got an NBA 2K game. But I thought I'm going to get this one because of the new PS5. I'm going to jump on it. And I was able to give a man a run for his money when he had all these big boy cards and I had nothing. So.
Ooh. I'm gonna talking about cards and that. I'm going to tell you mine first. So. I'd say what I'd stand a chance with most people today, MK11. That's my Mortal Kombat 11. That's my go-to game, and you know, I sweat a bit on that.
Yeah.
I try to.
In that.
You know, my Sub-Zero mask is there. You know, we get. You know, that's my game. I'd say of all time, one that's really like I can see it in my head. I can't remember his name, but Soul Calibur. I think it was Soul Calibur. Was it 5? Is 5 the latest one?
I couldn't tell you.
Who was my man? I think his name began with L, and he had the nunchucks.
Oh,
you know, it's in my head. I can't, but I used to play him a lot.
We'll flick it up on screen.
We're gonna have to. yeah, we're gonna have to. But yeah, that game there.
Yeah, I remember the nunchuck guy was big still.
I remember Daniel had that. So my older brother Daniel. Daniel had that, and I used to go to his walk. I used to walk a good 40 minutes just to go to his house to play it.
Yeah, man.
And this is what.
That's enthusiasm there.
So you know the bridge from the school I used to go to.
Yeah.
I used to go across the Spark Brook.
Yeah.
I used to walk across that bridge, go all the way to Stone Lane to Henry's house.
Yeah.
Just to play the game. Sometimes Daniel weren't there, bro. I'd knock on his door and say, "Yo, can I play his computer?" He's like, "Have you asked him?" I'm saying, "Yeah." These times I ain't asked him, you know.
Nah.
I'm just turning up after school to play the. I'm saying, bro. That Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
I can't remember the names.
I can't remember. The only name I remember is Siegfried. I think that was the dude with the big sword.
Yes. Oh, he was sick.
Yeah.
But it was the nunchuck. I swear it began with an L.
Probably did.
It began with an L. I'm pretty sure.
Probably did.
All right. So, what I want to say, we'll go back to the card situation.
Yeah.
Of you're giving man run for their money with the average players, whereas some people are getting these amazing cards through pools and that, which leads us onto this new microtransaction wave. Do you mind if we get into this conversation?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you know my blood gonna boil a little, just a bit. Well, simmer, should I say? It's gonna simmer.
I think both of our bloods will, because I think the word micro is the biggest insult of microtransactions in games. I mean, as you know, if you don't know what they are, microtransactions are small purchases in a game to allow you extra content, or in 2K or FIFA terms, you get a pack where you can open up a randomly generated pack that might being the key word, give you a good player. However, the chances are very slim.
Yes.
But they don't want to. What did Kate say it was? It's not game gambling. It was
surprise mechanics.
Surprise mechanics. That's their word. Surprise mechanics. Big up Cade for that one.
Yeah.
Surprise mechanics. So you never know what you're gonna get, and you spend this money hoping you are going to get something good, which will allow your team or your certain roster or certain aspects of the game to be better. Now, not sometimes, but average price of a game, 50 quid.
Yeah, about
We'll
that.
say the average is £50.
Yeah, it's about that.
To get a set of packs that, if you buy one pack, you're not really going to get much. Your random generation goes across a wider aspect.
Yes.
So the more packs you open, the more likely you are to get something good. So one pack, the probability falls over a bigger number. So if you have one pack, the probability of you getting a card is very slim.
Yeah, slim to
However,
none.
if you have 20, I think there's not a clause, but I think there's something in there where like 1 in 6 packs must give you at least, let's say, low, medium, high, a medium card at best, at worst. Sorry.
Yeah.
So if you buy, let's say, the average person buys 10 packs. 10 packs is usually about £17, right?
Yeah.
So
depending on the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a skin on Call of Duty,
Oh my God.
A skin with a weapon and an operator, a skin and a weapon is 2,400 Call of Duty points, which is $16.49. The game costs £60, so it's a third. That's for one gun, one skin, and one operator.
So if you buy 3 packs,
you've bought the game
again.
Call of Duty isn't the only culprit.
No, it's not.
One skin on Fortnite is $7.99 minimum.
Yeah.
You have to top up 1,000 V-Bucks, which is $7.99 or $6.99, one of the two.
Yeah.
And the average skin is about 800 V-Bucks.
Yeah.
A legendary one, 2,000. So that's back up to £20 again for one skin.
Yeah.
Remember, this is for one aesthetic. This doesn't make you any better at the game.
No.
The FIFA, the basketball, it's a bit different because if you open an amazing pink diamond or a great amethyst card or something, their stats, their skills, it makes the team better.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? You'll get the person that you want that can do what you need it to do. Yeah. So you have more of an incline to spend because this will help you. However, these microtransactions in other games is purely aesthetics.
Yeah. Yeah,
purely how it
skins.
looks.
Yeah. That's all it is.
And the worst, the one that gets me, bro, is the first-person shooters because you cannot see what you've bought.
No, which is why it annoys me. It annoys me. Like, I don't want an operator. I'm not that bothered. If it comes with it, safe, whatever. But I'm not that bothered.
All I can see is my machine.
Allow me to have the gun. It's when they make the packs or the bundles with the gun I want. And it has some operator that I don't care about and some extra bits and pieces that I then have to pay $2,400 or it's like, what? Don't take
it's
them.
So true.
And they trap you that way. It's not just that. EA had a massive issue with Battlefront 2. That had
Star Wars.
bad Battlefront 2 Star Wars. When it first came out, massive issues, and especially around microtransactions, people were boycotting that game. Yeah, it was horrendous. Like really, really, really bad, to the point where they had to restructure everything and then start opening up things more because the publicity it got around it was quite
really negative.
Because they were trying to eat every last penny from you. But it is most games now. Overwatch, the Battlefronts,
all of them?
Call of Duty, the fighting games, all of them. I mean, look, I've got Tekken recently, and I was thinking, I wonder if Armor King's available. I see Armor King. I click on Armor King. Pops up $4.99.
Bro,
what?
This
Are you taking me?
This is a character that
I used to play.
That came out in the original game, the first game.
And I can't think of Armor King because it's $4.99. I thought, oh my God,
bro!
I just turned it off.
I couldn't. I seen it myself. Because when we put on the event, I had Tekken. And I thought I want some people that come may play only the DLC characters, downloadable content characters. So I was like, I want to get them all. So I looked at the 3 passes.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like another 80 quid.
Yeah.
was like £20 per pass, and I was like, what?
Disgusting.
And that's what you said to me the other day. Everything has become a season pass.
Yeah, all of that.
It's so the game.
Battle passes are everywhere now.
All right, so it's not so the game doesn't die. It's so the game continues, and by that I mean people doesn't put it down, and
it makes business sense.
It does. But do you remember the first Tekken with Bayak and Harang and but you couldn't get them till you completed the game with somebody.
That's right.
So if you completed it with Law, with Harang, you got Bayak. Completed with Law, you got somebody else, and they used to give you these people as a reward for completing the game. Now it's like buy them.
Yeah.
Buy them. Basically. Buy the season pass. He'll come out soon. Buy the season pass. Buy it in advance. You get another.
Save more money.
What?
It's even in the shops. You'll go and buy a new game, and then they'll say, would you want the season pass for this much? I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even got home and turned it on, and you already someone's asking me if I want it now. Yeah. You're taking the mick, man.
And do you know what? And it's your love for a certain, like when I bought Mortal Kombat X, the guy told me who was going to be coming. He was like, Leatherface is going to come, Alien's going to come, Predator's coming, and I was like, Predator. I was like, I love that movie. Like, and I was sucked into buy, and I was like, I had to wait about, I think it's 4 or 5 months for it. So I paid the extra, and I was like,
waiting.
It's like these characters that they're bringing in. They are good. They are good characters. However, why can't I do something as a challenge to get this person? Do you get me? Like, the Pokemon series. They've got a DLC now, but they give you certain characters. They do like events, so like 1 million people worldwide have to beat something to get like a shiny version or to get something good. That there is interaction at its finest. Do you know what I mean? Because you're giving me a challenge. You're not telling me go and spend this money. You're saying, right, do something within the game, play the game you have bought, and we will give you something in reward. That there, I think, is amazing. I understand microtransactions. However, that word micro needs to reflect within the price.
Oh, definitely, because it's not micro. It's not micro at all.
Even as a business standpoint, yes, they make a lot of money. However,
Fortnite lives off of it because it was free.
And Warzone's free. So sorry to say that to Warzone that you pay £60 for the game. That's for Call of Duty, and most people buy their purchases within Warzone for Warzone. But whatever. But sorry, what was I going to say then? Yeah. So this isn't a figure, but 100 people will buy something for £17. 1,000 people will buy something for £1.
Yeah.
Not even £1. Let's say £3, which makes £3,000. So if you do the maths, 1,700.
Yeah. You make it cheaper, more people will buy.
The business of it, for me, makes sense to make it cheaper.
MMOs have done that.
Yeah.
So those multiplayer, massive, whatever, online, and a lot of them, you have to subscribe monthly. But a lot of them have gone free to play, but locked certain amount of content behind, then going monthly subscription. So if you go free to play, you entice people in.
Rogue Company did that. They came out as a bot game, and it was like you won't stand the test of time. If people just go and play Warzone, or they'll play Apex, and they'll play something else, and then now Rogue Company is a free game with microtransactions.
Yeah, you see that, and they're not even just targeting adult gamers, because my own child who plays Roblox comes to me, can I get Robux?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So I'm looking at this game thinking, are you taking the mick? They're even targeting my kids.
And it is really bad because there's 7-year-olds, 6-year-olds that are saying, I need V-Bucks. That's all I want for Christmas is V-Bucks or Roblox. Robux, sorry.
Yeah. My daughter asked for it for her birthday.
But those are bad in itself, but the surprise mechanics are worse because it instills gambling.
Yeah, it does.
It's a gambling mechanism. Yeah. I am paying money to open something which I don't know what is in there, and I'm hoping for the best. And if I don't get it, I'm going to buy again, and I'm going to buy it again. Yeah. And it's something within us that it's addictive.
Oh, 100%.
It's addictive.
And you
the
are
surprise.
Definitely right, because you don't know if you're actually going to get what you're aiming for, and that's the worst. That is the worst thing. I would rather pay for the Call of Duty £16, whatever, because I know I'm getting that skin or that whatever, than to have the hope, which is what I did. I experimented. I went, you know what? I'm going to try it on NBA 2K. And I thought, right, let me buy a couple packs. And I got nothing. Nothing. And I just went, yeah, I'm done.
But if you wasn't of that mentality, and didn't have that self,
the willpower or whatever,
the willpower to say, you know what, I'm not like, nah, I did it once.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it again. There's other people that can't do that. They're like, but I really want it.
Yeah.
But I really want, and you know what happens is you turn on a game and it pops up this week only. Get Shaquille O'Neal, pink diamond.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
I need it. Say, here's my £20. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Damn. Can I afford it? Can I? All right. Yeah. I'm gonna get another one. Didn't get it again. He's £40 down now. Yeah. When he could have paid the £17 one time and knew he was getting it.
Yep. Exactly.
But that becomes a pay to win.
It does. And you are right, because I jumped on 2K earlier on today, and all of a sudden there's Pink Diamond Derrick Rose. I'm a big Derrick Rose fan, and I messaged Cade like, Derrick Rose, Pink Diamonds, and he's like, wow. And I was
that's another thing you need to stop doing.
That's all I did.
Don't see something that's amazing and message me. I don't want to know, because you make me broke. Bro,
I make you broke.
Was it
you go in the store all the time at Call of Duty. You go in the store.
It was the Emerald.
But you didn't buy it though.
Do you know?
I was close.
I had to stop myself.
Yeah, I was close.
I had to stop myself. But you was like, Leon, look at it. I was like, oh. It was only because I looked at the attachments and seen that certain things had to come off, which would have ruined the aesthetics of it.
We learned our lesson.
Yes.
Because we've done it before, and we've gone, once we've changed out a couple of the attachments.
That's another thing they do.
It doesn't
They're selling me this gun that looks very pretty, but then to have it as a viable gun to use, the scope comes off, the barrel comes off, and it just becomes this black gun with a few little. And I'm saying, this ain't the gun that I just bought. So I think like the microtransactions are something that we need to kind of. I mean, I don't mind the rewards, like they're giving me something to earn.
Yeah.
Like the season passes, like you said, everything's a season pass nowadays.
Yeah.
Which they are. One player solo games are season passes, but I think you may have said before about God of War, and there's certain places that I would pay for.
Yeah.
I would pay for extra content like that.
Yeah, man, expansion packs are cool. I don't mind expansion packs at all. Witcher 3 was the same, and I really like that game. I didn't even finish it, but there was expansion packs, and I thought, yeah, man, I like that, because some people are really invested in that world.
The story, story expansion packs are cool, or having to earn the reward, do something to earn, even if it's a ridiculously hard challenge. Just something that I don't have to pay. I've gave you my £60 and said I want to play the game. I shouldn't have to spend another, especially if it's just aesthetics. Just something that looks pretty, because it is the glitz and glam of the market, isn't it? It's the glitz and glam that make you buy stuff. Do you get me?
Flex.
It's always something you see it before you obviously get to test it. So it's that attracts you. So, and it's the flex. It's look at me. Everyone has especially in gaming, because it's a place where, like you said, people can go and be somebody that. So like we said at the start, they can be somebody they're not. So that extra flex is something. Wow, I can the smallest, skinniest guy can can now buy this big head and be some. It's like Ready Player One, like the movie. You can go and be somebody you're
like
not.
That movie. My
do you get me?
I love that movie.
And that's what's gripping them.
You should see NBA 2K. If you go into the city, the park where everybody is. Like the stores there, they have licensed proper garms. I'm talking about Palm Angels, like the Gucci and all the rest of that. So man are out there with the vaping apes on, like flexing hard, and I guarantee you, obviously, well, I won't guarantee, but some people will be just that kid in his house thinking, no, I'm not able to flex like that in real life. Let me flex like that on the court, and it's VC is ridiculous for these items. Ridiculous. Me and Cade walked back out the shop. No.
But yeah, it's always been that. Like, I remember there's a game called there's a poker game. I can't remember what it's called. It's on the PS. It's gonna leave me. Obviously, I play a lot of poker. But the more money you win on, we never had to buy anything. You could buy extra chips to buy like table like someone put rings on the table, but your flex was like, yo, that suit costs like 2 million. So you know he's won a lot of good games to get that suit. Do you get me? Yeah. And it's the same in everything. It's the flex what people want, and because certain people can't do that in real, and it's Ready Player One. You get into somewhere where you can. Yeah. So they need to start. It's horrible that they tap into the market, but it's smart.
It is very smart. I just feel like there just needs to simply be a middle ground. Mm-hmm. That's all. You know, you ain't got to pull it all the way to the high end and start taking everyone's last amounts of money and just taking everything. And I'm not telling you to start giving us for pennies. It's just a middle ground.
Yeah.
You know, where I can say, all right, that's reasonable.
Making it a lot more affordable.
Yeah.
And simpler purchases, like you said. Yeah. I don't want to have to buy the knife, the operator, the soundtrack, the car horn.
When all I want is just that.
I just want that. Please let me just have that. That's all I want.
Just break it down.
Don't let me have to pay it £100. Just give me that, please. I'll give you a £5 for that, please. Just give me that.
And that's it. And it shouldn't have to be such a hard decision either.
It shouldn't.
I shouldn't be like, oh yeah, but look how much.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And then I come on again the day after, and it comes up on my screen. I'm like, oh.
Surely
I should just be able to go, oh yeah, that's all right. You know what? Oh, £3. You know what? Let me do that.
That's what I'm saying. Surely you'd rather somebody come on and say, I want that, but I don't want everything else, and I'll just buy that, rather than the procrastination, because that'll turn away. You might get 50% people say, oh, you know what, I'll just buy it. And there's 50% of people that say no, but you might get 80% of people that might say, right, I don't want that, but I want that.
Yep.
Do you get me? And you obviously it will generate more money.
Yeah.
But I think on that note, we could go on all day about microtransactions, Definitely. And there's a lot more stuff that we need to cover, and we could cover it in one episode, but we couldn't cover it in one episode, but we could keep going. So I think we'll wrap that up for the first episode of
Definitely.
The Good Gaming Podcast, and I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you check out all of the socials, the Instagram, Good Gaming Events.
Yep.
Check out
YouTube, Good Gaming Network.
The Good Gaming Network on YouTube. Check out P's Twitch, Ritch Easy. Check out my Twitch, LC Bizzle 101. I'm the Bizzle. This is Easy P. Thank you for tuning in. Good Gaming Events. See you next time. Thank you for watching the Good Gaming Podcast. For more information and for more content, please like, subscribe, be the first to see what we're about to do next. And make sure you hit that bell notification so you're the first to see what comes up. Boom.